And away they go from the 1600-meter marker. Not a bad beginning, this one. To give them a chance to settle down for a leader, Sakania is in the pink, Victory Takeovers on the outside, and Vino Veritas is trying to overcome the draw. Tara Dawn's in the red, Lemonade Rivers along the inside. They're followed by Lady Carter. Rice about 6 lengths off the leader. Then comes Approach Me. Dance for Gold. Egregious is further back in the field. Then we drop back to Latasha. At this stage, Latasha's about 9-10 lengths off them with Kai Satsu. Past the 1,000-meter marker, and Sakania is the leader. Victory Takeover, the Gold Cap second. Lemonade River is waiting at the rail. Vino Veritas is on the outside. Then Lady Carter. Tara Dawn. Rice gives them about 8 lengths start with Approach Me. They're followed by Kisatsu's about 9-10 lengths off the leader with Egregious as they move towards the 600-meter marker. Sakania continuing to lead it. Victory Takeover is second. Then Lemonade River. On the outside of that, Vino Veritas. Rice is coming around them. Lady Carter on the inside. Then comes Approach Me. Top of the lane, Sakania continues to lead it. Vino Veritas on the outside. Victory Takeover. Lemonade River's looking for running room. Tara Dawn on the inside. Towards the outside, Dance for Gold and Rise. Vino Veritas hit the front. Tara Dawn on the inside. And running on is Latasha. And then comes Rice over the last 100 meters. Vino Veritas the leader. And Latasha, a big run on the inside. Latasha takes it up though. And Latasha has won it. Vino Veritas second. Tara Dawn third. Rice ran fourth. Then Sakania. Number 8, Latasha, the daughter of O'Reilly, for Waishong Mawing and Waiho Mawing. They end up winning it about a half length. Second place goes to number 6, Vino Veritas. So Latasha, the Australian filly, she's undefeated in 2 now. Tara Dawn further back. Rice ran fourth. Further back, the long-time leader, Sakania. And then came Dance for Gold. Egregious further back in the field. Then Approach Me. They were followed by Kisatsu. Lemonade River was looking for running room at about the 300, and they were followed by Lady Carter. As we look at the head-on, Sakania's in the all pink. Vino Veritas moves up well. Latasha gave them starters in the light blue, 3 off the left-hand side, and starts to make a bird. And running on the outside there, trying to stay on, there is Rice. But it's now Latasha and Vino Veritas inside the last 150. And Latasha continues to find, and Latasha has won it by about a half length. Second, Vino Veritas and Tara Dawn and Rice until the running of the 9th race. Back to the studio.
Got to say, a 5-star performance from Latasha, daughter of O'Reilly, and this was a real special victory here. Came from the back end of the field. The Waishong Mawing had it all to do from the top of the lane, and she really just quickened up in championship style. This is a victory full of praise. We touched on that form line of her first run. No winners came from there, but she won by over 6 lengths, and she certainly put the record straight today. She's won in facile fashion, and a top-class ride from Waishong Mawing. Had her at the back of the field from that draw. We saw Legislate come from the back end to win the Daily News, and Latasha, daughter of O'Reilly, for Messrs. Lawrence Pillay and Chin Sammies, and they'll be over the moon with this performance. She goes back-to-back, 2 from 2, 4 Rand 60 the win, and 2 Rand 10 as far as the place goes. That's race number 8, belongs to number 8, Latasha, and Waishong Mawing does the business for the Waiho Mawing stable, and I'm sure there's going to be big celebrations about this victory. 2 from 2, and certainly looks like a horse with a nice future.
All my good mates, Darlin Chinsami and Lawrence Pillay, own this daughter of O'Reilly with Waiho Mawing, who's done a superb job with this filly, teaming up with his brother, Waishong. The form line was not too good. You can't get too clever in this game. This filly was in a race of her own, and she showed her class today. 2 from 2, coming from the back of the field. Wow, firstly, great training feat to make this filly win in the manner that she done today. First time out, it was easy. Today, I was even more impressed.
Yeah, I wasn't back home. I was obviously on my way to Joburg when she won. But I'd just like to first and foremost thank Hassan Adams for picking and buying and bringing this horse to this country. I've got a very high regard for her, and I think she's a top filly this. Thank you, Mr. Adams.
Dylan was telling me during the week she was flying.
Yeah, I've relocated. Obviously, I've got boxes at Ashburton. Obviously, the tracks are a lot lighter there compared to what we normally used to. Was a concern coming into racing at this stage. I told the guys, I said, you know what, the horses are at least 10 kilos overweight. Give me time, let me find myself. But obviously, she's well above average this filly. It's just like to thank Mr. Pillay for coming into the yard also, and to Mr. and Mrs. Chinsamy, the loyal supporters of the yard, and to Aishong, he makes life easy also.
Whatever you plan with her, we wish you all the best. Great training feat, 2 out of 2 with her. Well played, Yawayo.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Waishong Mawing into the number 1 boss. Waishong, now tell us about the win. First time out, you did not partner her, but today you left her alone, and a turn of foot was eye-catching.
These, what can I say? As you said, her first start, I never saw one. She won by 6 lengths. I mean, the company that she beat wasn't very strong. So it always leaves you with the thought, did she beat anything that was worthy of note? I think she silenced everyone today. She's a young filly. She had it all to do. We had no option but to go back from the draw and ride a patient race. She showed brilliant turn of foot today. So, I mean, to win 2 from 2, obviously the future looks bright for her.
The word from the stable was that she was putting up some exceptional work back home, but she had to bring us to the races today, Waishong, and she's done just that.
Definitely, as I said earlier on, Dee's young filly, she had it all to do. First time at Greyville as well. She's drawn awkwardly, the step up, older fillies. I think that she's proven that she's got ability.
You've been here now a few months back from Hong Kong, back home, and you're finding your feet with the horses, and things are looking bright.
These I can't complain. It's, I'm getting a couple of rides from a couple of stables. Alec has asked me as well, and I'm giving him second or third choice, or second choice at the moment. Ferraris gets first choice. Wayo's got a string down here, so it's not clashing at the moment, and you'll start to let his horses run here. Alec's other horse, As You Like, was a bit disappointing, so we'll go back to the drawing board and hopefully pick up something later on in the season.
Waishong, as always, a pleasure. Enjoy the win.
Dees, thank you. Thank you very much to these people over here, Mr. Chinsamy and his family, and of course Mr. Pillay and everyone else that supports us. Of course, Satch, we've got to write a winner for him soon too now.
Well played.
Thank you.
Lovely. Dylan, Lawrence, Satch. Dylan, first let's have a chat to you. I have to, it's going to take a bit of time, but I have to say this. Dylan came for a little holiday to my place when I used to live in Pietermaritzburg, took him out of the night on the town, and took him to one of our pubs there, and he met one of my mates called Ravi Naidu. Ravi just lost his daughter a couple of years before that, and unfortunately it was a tragedy, and her name was Latasha. And when Dylan got chatting to her, to Ravi on the day, he said, I got a filly that's I rate highly. She's unnamed, and I'm going to name her Latasha. You're a true man to your word with that, Dylan.
Yes, and from the time we actually named her Latasha, and she had an injury, I always speak to Wayo. Wayo, how's this filly? He says, Dylan, listen to me. She's the best in my yard. Colts, fillies, whatever. So I asked her, how good is she compared to Ash Cloud? He says, Dylan, she'll put Ash Cloud on her back and still, she's in a different division. I just want to thank Mr. Adams. He's obviously, all these fillies are obviously going to Nelson Park. That's where that's where our home. And I thank my uncle that's always been here to support me. And my friends, Lawrence Pillay was a partner and a good business friend. And funny enough, you're the person that actually introduced me to Mr. Pillay. So thank you, Diz.
Before you leave us, Dylan, we had a discussion during the week. I tried to talk you out of it with the form line, but you did not want to know.
Nah, never. This is, like I told you, Why was a good judge of. I was speaking to Alesh in the week as well. I told you guys, she's a machine.
Dylan, to yourself and your wife and your family, Lawrence, Satch, I wish you all the best, and you deserve all the success. You've invested heavily in this game, Di, and all the success is well deserved.
Thank you, Diz.
Lawrence, new in the horse. Dylan's decided I'm going to give my good mate Lawrence a share.
Yes, it was a good investment. I'd like to thank Dylan of putting especially the colors where it won today under my colors. And I really appreciate what Dylan has done for me. And I'd like to thank him again once more of being a good brother not a friend, but a brother indeed. And I'd like to thank him once again. I actually came down specially to come and see this filly today. And it was worth my trip seeing this filly.
I know we chatted during the week. You said I'm arriving in the morning, Dees, but I'm going to be there to see this filly. And it's turned out to be a great story. She's now 2 from 2 for yourself, Dylan, and such. Well played here, Lawrence. And may she go from strength to strength.
Yes, man. It's like, you know, the ANC says it's a good story to tell.
Sure.
So this is also a good story to tell, yeah.
Lovely. Such last word from you. You're a big supporter of your nephew.
Yes, these, you know, when Wayo phoned me and said to me he wants to enter the horse in the Will Lavington, I blinked. I looked
Nearly fell off your chair.
I nearly fell off my chair. My nephew was onto the, phoned me and he said to me, we want to run this horse in the Will Lavington. I fell off the chair again. And then I realized this is a serious racehorse. And I promise you, for him to enter this horse in the Grade 1, from winning a maiden, I was flabbergasted. And then I said to myself, you know what? You only got one chance in the Group 1. Let's try. We didn't get in. We went for the 80 merit rating, and you saw what the end result is. But at the end of the day, well done to the young man, well done to Lawrence. I think they deserve every bit of these accolades today.
I think the fitting way I'm going to end this is parties on, boys.
God, boy. Mr. Naidu.
Well done to all the guys here with number 8, Latasha, who's come through to win it and close off your jackpot today at Greyville. Latasha, your winner, and she's gone through in fantastic style.